Get ready for an epic journey. We're about to explore the 20 most incredible jaw-dropping soccer scores ever witnessed. Hold on to your seats. This is going to be a thrilling ride through soccer's most unforgettable moments. Have you ever watched someone do something so crazy? You wondered if they had magical powers or were a glitch in reality. Get ready to be amazed by these World Cup goals. They're so unbelievable, you'll think they're straight out of a fantasy or a wild video game. Okay, hold up. Imagine you're playing a game. And then boom, Brevard rocks up and smashes a goal so out of the blue, it would make unicorns jealous. I mean, dude left Argentina looking like they'd seen a ghost, or maybe just one of those viral cat memes. Talking about Argentina, have you heard about Dennis Bergkamp? There's a famous story about him. In the '98 World Cup, he was like a one-man army against them. Seriously, his playing was so incredible, it was like he had secret cheat codes. He played with such skill and flair that it seemed almost unreal, as if he was from another planet. People still talk about how he single-handedly knocked Argentina out of the tournament with his amazing performance. Dino, only 22, just joined PSG and isn't a big name yet. But wait till you see what he did. He's like, watch this, and boom, pulls off this incredible move, and suddenly Barcelona's sitting up, paying attention. They're thinking, this guy, he's something special. Next thing you know, they're all about getting him on their team. It's like he came out of nowhere, showed what he's got, and now everyone's talking about him needing a big contract. Remember when Toni Kroos left Brazilian fans in tears? Picture this. 24 minutes into the game, Germany's already leading by 2. But Toni? He's not done. He's hungry for more. He scores again. And then, it's like a whirlwind. I can't even describe it properly. It's wild. In the end, it's a jaw-dropping 7-1. Seriously, it was something else. The whole scene was unbelievable, like something from a movie, not real life. Just wow. Hakan Şükür, man, he scored so fast, it's like he was in a race with his pizza guy. Laughs. All right, it might not have been the most stylish goal, but let's be real, 11 seconds. That's insanely quick. It's like he hit the ground running and just went for it. Blink and you'd miss it. It wasn't just about looking good, it was about making an impact, and boy did he deliver. That kind of speed is just mind-blowing. Imagine this. It's 1970, Pele's final World Cup. The ball is flying, and there's Pele, leaping up high like that famous Michael Jordan meme. And wham! He hits it perfectly. No surprise he's got 3 World Cup victories under his belt. The way he moved, it was like he had wings, just soaring through the air, making that unforgettable play. It's moments like that which show why he's a legend. That kind of skill? It's just out of this world. Ever pulled a sly move in FIFA? Quintero did it in real life. Picture this. He's got a red card. His team's trailing by 1. He's like, time to shake things up. And man, did he come through. He pulls off this bold, unexpected play that just changes the game. It's like he flipped a switch and turned the whole match around. That moment was all about daring to do something different, and it totally paid off. Talk about a game changer. Maradona, back in 1978, right? That hand of God moment, it's more like, seriously, why didn't we have video refs back then? It's one of those crazy things in soccer history. Everyone's watching, and there's Maradona, somehow getting away with that handball. And all you can think is, if only they had today's tech, like VR, to catch that. It's a wild moment that left everyone scratching their heads thinking, did that just really happen? Classic Maradona, though, always full of surprises. And then, Diego's next move against England, right? He was zigzagging through them like, pardon me, gotta get by. The way he weaved past everyone, it was like he was dancing on the field. That goal he scored is legendary. He made it look so easy, just slipping through the defense as if he was playing a casual game in the park. People still talk about that goal. It wasn't just a score. It was a masterpiece. Truly iconic. Roberto Carlos, that guy's kick was lightning fast. You'd almost expect the ball to catch fire mid-air. Seriously, they should nickname him Bullet Man, or maybe the Flash's soccer-playing brother. Every time he hit the ball, it was like watching a superhero in action. The speed, the power, it was unreal. You'd blink and the ball was already in the net. He brought a whole new level of excitement to the game, turning every kick into a spectacle. Just unbelievable talent. Ronaldo in a huge match. He gets the ball, does a quick shimmy, makes a pass, then it's like Ronaldo thinks, why not score? And just like that, he does. Honestly, it looked too easy for him. He had this casual, almost relaxed way about him, as if scoring was just second nature. It's like he was just playing around, but still, he nails it. Seriously, the guy's skill level is off the charts. It's almost unfair how good he is. Mike Kahn, back in 2010, he whips this beautiful curving shot right into the goal and then just breaks down crying. It was like watching a scene from a soap opera right there on the soccer field. The emotion was so raw, so real. It wasn't just about scoring. It was like all his feelings just came pouring out. That moment had drama, intensity, and heart. It was like a story unfolding in front of everyone's eyes. Just unforgettable. Do you recall when David Beckham totally lost his cool? The backlash was intense. He even got death threats. It was a huge deal, like something you'd see in a dramatic movie, not on the soccer field. People were so fired up, and Beckham was right in the center of all that heat. It's crazy how a moment on the field can turn into something so big and intense. That incident was one for the books, really showed the wild side of soccer fandom. Then, out of nowhere, redemption hits. England qualifies for the 0-2 World Cup. It was like a sudden, dramatic turnaround, the kind you see in movies. One moment, everything's looking grim, and the next, it's a total game changer. The excitement was through the roof. It felt like a big win, not just for the team, but for the entire country. That moment was all about bouncing back, turning the tide when it mattered most. Just an epic comeback story. Brazil, famous for their flair and the beautiful game, joga bonito. But Edmilson, he took it to another level. When you think of Brazilian soccer, you imagine style, rhythm, and grace on the field. Edmilson embodied all of that and more. He played with such elegance and skill, making every move look effortless and artistic. It was like he was dancing rather than playing soccer. He added his own unique touch to Brazil's renowned soccer culture, truly a standout in a land of soccer legends. This guy bent like he was made of rubber for that goal. Seriously, it was like watching someone do an advanced yoga move right there on the field. You'd think he took yoga lessons or something. The way he contorted his body, it was wild. It's not just about being fit, this was next-level flexibility. He made scoring that goal look like an acrobatic feat, not just a sports play. Maybe athletes should consider adding some yoga to their training, huh? Joe Cole, out of the blue, just smashes the ball. Imagine if there was a rate my plate. But for soccer goals, that one would easily score a perfect 10-10. It was like he pulled off a master chef's move, but on the soccer field. The way he hit that ball, it was pure artistry. You could tell he put everything he had into it. It wasn't just a goal, it was a statement, a showcase of skill and flair. Total knockout. Van Persie's header? The guy literally soared through the air. It was as if he shouted, "Look, Ma, I'm a plane." That moment should go down in history, right under the chapter titled, Crazy Soccer Skills. He launched himself like a superhero, diving headfirst. It wasn't just a header, it was a feat of athletic prowess. You'd think he defied gravity the way he flew. It was so impressive, so out of this world, it deserved its own highlight reel. Just mind-blowing. Von Bronckhorst's goal? Seriously, it made me drop my nachos. But you know what? Completely worth the mess. The way he nailed that goal was astonishing. It was like one of those, did that just happen moments? I was so caught up in the excitement, the nachos just slipped right out of my hands. It wasn't just a goal, it was a spectacle, a real showstopper. That kind of play is what makes watching soccer such a thrill. Unforgettable, really. James Rodriguez had everyone doing double takes, wondering, am I seeing things or did that actually just happen? The guy was absolutely on fire. Every move he made was so slick, so unexpected, you'd think you were imagining it. It's like he brought a whole new level of magic to the game. His performance was so stunning, it could make you question your own eyes. He wasn't just playing, he was putting on a show, leaving everyone in awe. Seriously, what a player. Brazil versus Soviet Union, 1982. I wasn't there in person, but thanks to YouTube, I can tell you that goal was like a chef's kiss, absolute perfection. Watching it online is like taking a trip back in time. The skill, the finesse, it was artistry in motion. The way they executed that play, it was like watching a well-choreographed dance. It wasn't just a goal, it was a masterpiece. Classic soccer brilliance that still wows people decades later. Pure magic. Argentina versus Mexico. A nail-biter of a game. Fast forward to the 98th minute, and Rodriguez steps up like, hold my soccer boots. Then bam, he scores the winning goal. It was like a mic drop moment on the soccer field. The tension was sky high, and then he just delivers this show-stopping play. The crowd went wild. It wasn't just a goal, it was a statement. In that instant, he went from player to legend. Talk about a clutch performance. So, what's the takeaway here? Soccer's wild. These goals? Wilder. Now I gotta ask, which goal left you thinking you're in some soccer version of The Matrix? Or maybe you've got another fave. Alright guys, do you remember any such scores in football history? Drop a comment below and let's start the chaos down there too. If you enjoyed this wild ride, don't forget to smash that subscribe button for more insane content like this. No snooze fest here, promise. But before you bounce, check out our other videos on the channel. Trust me, you don't want to miss the exciting football videos. Anyway, I'm out. Catch you on the other side.